No more messing around. It's time for the main event. Once again, I find myself bound to the earth. There is a hole. Nothing like an accidental play of the first bar of a song. There is a hole where your heart used to be. Return to EarthBound, and this time we're gonna try to take a substantial chunk of time today. So it is 4:15. So actually spent 15 less minutes than I thought I would on Mood Cartographer. So hopefully we can get about 4 hours in, at least. Do still want to return to the commission I'm doing. But today is about EarthBound. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing at all. We've defeated... Okay, yeah, we got, we got Magnet Hill. I did beat the Hydra. I beat the Hydra twice because the first time I beat it, only Ness was alive, and I was furious about only Ness getting the EXP. So I beat him with everyone alive. And I spent a good amount of the previous stream failing to teleport. So now I need to get into the pyramid. Jeff gave me a second slime generator. Let's fix that problem real quick. That's like the last thing that happened, was that Jeff made me another slime generator. Drop some things off. Yeah. I'm glad they give you teleport beta so soon after getting the first teleport, honestly. Really, really good. Sometimes the game is nice to you, actually, and then sometimes they're a little devious. And I think it needs those times where it's nice to you, or else people just don't play it anymore. Oh, it's my line now? Oops, what do you want me to do? Store. How much storage do I even have? I want to hold on to the picky nose. Kraken soup. Fruit juice. I guess this is good. Chef special. Carrot key. I don't know what the carrot key's for. I'll hold on to it since I got it pretty recently. You just got a bunch of food. And stuff I could probably sell. Let's sell the ruby. Let's see how much it's worth. Oh, I should probably change the stream title. We're not on break anymore. Playing EarthBound. Put a bunch of exclamation points on there. I don't know why I went out of my way for that. I guess just bloodlust. Excuse me. Rude. Walked right in front of me. Let's sell, first of all, that cookie. No, don't buy. Damn it. Don't buy. I'm fumbling the menus already. Tiny ruby. We cannot buy the tiny ruby. Okay. I guess Pooh just holds on to that forever. I don't care. Right. So, we're having a hard time getting into the pyramid and Scaraba. I thought I found, like, a little thing to do that might lead to it, and then it didn't. But it did get me another thing on my soundstone. It was a my place. I guess I could start buying, like, snakes and snake things. And see what that does for me. It's not like I'm hurting for cash. Kind of just hurting for inventory space. Snake bag can hold live snakes. There are snakes in the sack. Please, it's a very useful item. Shall you buy one? I am humbly offering it to you. $290, kind sir. Give you a discount as the sack has a hole in it. Snake sack dealer marked the price down to $98 from $290. Excuse me. Help. During battle, a snake pops out of the bag and bites the enemy. There are thousands of small snakes living in the bag, so you should be able to use it over and over again. It can possibly poison the enemy too. How about Pooh? Pooh can have that. No, not help. I want to give. There's a hole in it. Does he mean the hole that they get put in and out of? Like the way that you prank someone by saying, does your sock have a hole in it? And then they tell you no, and then you're like, how'd you put your foot in then? Let's buy a Viper. Mom never let me have a Viper. Oh, hold on. My mom is texting me and asking me if it matters if it's sativa or indica. Mom's gotta know these things. Yeah. She's getting me a stocking stuffer. My mom is probably putting weed in my Christmas stocking. And I'm glad she asked because I have a strong preference for sativa. Yeah, weed for Christmas, what a cool mom, yeah. I mean, it's just like, it depends on what you're going for, really. Like, I have a strong preference for sativa because I take gummies to get silly and have silly time. But indica would be better for if you want to, like, relax or, like, pass out. Sativa is day, right? Yeah. The devil's lettuce. It's lettuce, it's healthy. Oh no, you disappoint me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, give me a Viper. Paulo, hold this. Paulo, hold this too, in case it bites you. You're gonna need it. Help. Help my Viper. When used during battle, it bites the enemy and disappears. It always poisons. Cool. This is the best thing to take when you get poisoned. As opposed to just, like, using... Okay, I mean... Yeah, don't forget to smoke your greens. The video game Peak taught me, however, that all green food is poisonous, so don't eat it. Alright, yeah, so doing that makes ... appear. These are like physical solid objects that I can't touch or get into, and they don't have any reactions whatsoever. And then you are kind of just like the same as that. And the door is sealed. So this is as far as I've gotten. I feel like I'm being set up for like a early 1990s point-and-click adventure type scenario. Oh, come on. Where it's just like, oh, you had to combine two items that you never would have suspected combining and then apply it to this thing that you never would have considered doing. I feel that's why I like feel fear whenever there are puzzles in video games like this, because I half expect it to just do that. Post point-and-click trauma, yeah. I mean, whenever I think of that, I specifically am thinking of, like, in Harvester. There's a puzzle where you have to, like, break into someone's car, and so the thing you have to do is apply tape to the car's window and then hammer it. You can't just hammer the car, you have to apply tape to it. And it doesn't say why you do that. The answer is that it, supposedly, it makes the braking, like, less loud. the breaking of the glass. But they just expect you to come up with that on your own. And that's why I don't play point-and-click adventure games like old ones. Why I was so pleasantly surprised by Garage Bad Dream Adventure when I played it, because it doesn't have any of that in it. And it's like, once you get a hang of where you are in its world, it's like very accessible. It's an easy game to play. The music is so good. Yeah, I have to get the soundtrack to this on my PC. I just have to figure out if, like, you know, there's probably an official soundtrack, but then I have to see if the game rip is actually better. Like, maybe the official soundtrack is missing stuff, or, God forbid, they make it sound funny. That's the thing with, Pokemon. Oh, get it! Get all that thing! That's the thing with, the first-gen Pokemon game official soundtrack on CD. Like, the one that came out when the game came out. They put, like... They put reverb on it. So it doesn't really sound the way it sounded in the game. And so for Gen 1 Pokemon soundtrack, I have a game rip instead. Oh, I actually have to fucking fight it. Master Criminal Worm. Every time I have fought one of these worms, it's been them running away and then me immediately winning. But this is kind of funny. What? Why? I have no idea. I suspect that maybe when they pressed it to CD, they were like, "Oh, we have to make like a CD master for this." Maybe they thought the chiptunes kind of sounded a little too harsh. Oh my god, the dodge. The dodge. This thing is a bastard, actually. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, some of the tones of chiptune are, like, a little, you know, they can be piercing. But I think it would be best to just have, like, the correct sound that is present on the game. Oh my god, the Master Criminal Worm is not joking around. Only Ness and Pooh are gonna get that at EXP. Ooh, better healing. What did that heal, actually? Ooh, now Pooh has it too. Let's go this. Let's see what this does. In addition to the effects of healing beta, this cures being diamondized and paralysis. It revives a friend who has become unconscious, though HP is not maxed out. We're playing now. This is the real game. Wish it would keep me in the menu. Thinking about RPGs even older than this, where revive spells have a chance to fail. They really were on the mindset of, like, you have to roll a die for everything. And I mean, that has its own space. But, like, goddamn, I'm glad it's not the primary motivating force of an RPG these days. We're gonna teleport nowhere because there's a hotel here. The hotel here is perfectly fine, even if it's expensive. I mean, you know, there's an audience where they hear that and they're like, oh, fuck, that sounds awesome. And, like, some of those are my friends. But, like, it definitely, no, thankfully not EarthBound. Can you get out? Can you? Thank you. So I have no idea how to get in the pyramid, and I don't know if I have seen a single suggestion as to how to do it. I think I have to go to the hint man again. Yeah, you're not fucking hitting my back again. Thing is, once you play so many RPGs, you start craving something harder. Maybe. I could definitely see that for most people. Difficulty for me is rarely an appealing factor, I would say. Especially not these days. Like, it's not exactly a turn-off either. But these days, when I'm presented with a game that is like, it prides itself on its difficulty, or it appears to be a main selling point, I'm kind of just like, Wait a minute, youngster. Yes, I'd love a good hint. Did you go to the second floor of the Scaraba Cultural Museum in Summers? Yeah, okay, we did see this. We saw that hint. So I guess I should go do that. Now that I've been here, maybe something is unlocked. Yeah, there is also a difference between being hard and having a high skill ceiling. If a game is easy to get into but difficult to master, I tend to like that. Like, that's usually something I can get into, even if I have no plans on mastering it. And, you know, I do make space for some more difficult games. Like, I really like the first Fear and Hunger. I haven't played the second one yet, outside of, like, a pretty early demo that was released. Kind of before Fear and Hunger really blew up, I was getting into Fear and Hunger. A friend of mine had shown it to me. Should know better. Oops, I thought I paid, sorry. So, you know, there's definitely space for some more difficult stuff. It's just that I only have so much room in my heart for it. This room is being remodeled, so I can't show it to you. Oh, the samurai kit is here. Oh, this is what it's for. That's right, this guy wanted a gem. He wanted some jewelry, specifically. Such a good student. I'm impressed by your passion for learning. Come in. You have enemies in here, sir. You have beasts. Oh, they're like behind each other. Unless that's just one guy. RPGs, you can get away. Yeah, they're not as reliant on Twitch reflexes. freeze, and we'll spy on you too. Offense, defense, vulnerable to paralysis. Jeff saw a present behind the enemy. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Spy is a steal. That is the first time I have seen that. Oh my god, that's damage. Holy shit. Fuck this guy. That's a lot of experience. I mean, you know, using like spy or scan or what is it in Final Fantasy VII? Like, you know, that a lot of people think of it as kind of like a waste of turn, but if I can learn that an enemy is like, you know, weak to something, I'm gonna want to try. Can we get behind this guy? Can we sneak up on him? This is all stuff you're expected to do pre-Kraken if you're wondering why that was so hard. I see. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. They want you to grind probably against these guys. Spy again. Yeah, I mean, I did that too. I got the 4th Yor Sanctuary location before the 3rd. That's a pretty good amount of EXP, frankly. Like, I have to check and make sure. $12K, $32K, $57K. I mean, you know, it's not bad. We could definitely sit here and hit these guys with a stick for a while if I really wanted to. Do you feel like you're really experiencing this great historical period? I feel like I'm getting attacked by demons. The experience is more valuable than a small gem, ha ha ha. The other day, a rich kid came to Summers by helicopter. He also took a picture of the hieroglyphs. I got lots of money from him. Who read the hieroglyphics? Hieroglyphs. My bad. To fight against the invaders, we built this pyramid fortress. However, your efforts were futile. Our efforts were futile, and we lost. Nonetheless, our pyramid was protected by the gods of Scaraba. The invaders will be reborn every millennium and will attack again. Is Pooh part of a prophecy? Is Pooh a reborn invader? Even now, the invaders hide beyond space and time. Oh no, it's... it's Gygus. Okay. It's not Pooh. Pooh is just here. And he's like weaseling his way into Gygus's forces, probably. A place out of time is beyond the dark and is even further beyond the lost underworld. The deep darkness is shrouded. It is without light. Only one with the hawk eye can pierce the dark. The Sphinx now watches over everything, waiting for the coming of a truly brave hero. And 3, and 2, and 5. Had my pen ready. I knew this shit was coming. Dance in front of the Sphinx. I feel like I was trying that and wasn't getting a whole lot of, like, feedback. But maybe I needed to see this first. Ness, let's go to Scaraba. The pyramid is the key. Wait 1 second. Here's a picture of the hieroglyphs just for you. It's a reward for studying so hard. Jeff got the hieroglyph copy. Use it in your human civilization class. Jeff, we don't need that shit. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Jeff, just like throw it away. We don't need it. Yeah, right in front of him. Just toss it. Fuck. Whatever. I mean, a lot of RPGs are at least a little bit like that. Mummy Wrap. If used as a whip during battle, enemy will take some damage and stop moving. Gone after one use. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's kind of a Metroidvania in that sense. Has only played Silksong. Basically, any game with sprites in it is it's a Metroid. I have to be entirely honest, I really like Hollow Knight. Like, the first time I tried playing it, I had kind of a hard time getting into it because I kept getting lost. But once I settled in for a second playthrough, I was like enamored. I really liked it. And obviously I got kind of caught up in the Silksong hype train for a while. But like, I feel like, and this is not their fault at all, it took too long. It took too long to happen, and I lost interest, and now I have like almost no interest in Silksong at all. Even though I really like Hollow Knight, and I was excited about it at one point, it's just, I've got too much going on. People seem to like it quite a bit, and I'm glad that it's good. It's probably just one of those games I'll get to in like 7 years. If I was gifted it, would I play it or be stuck in my backlog? I have to be so 100% sincere with you right now, it would be stuck in my backlog. Because I already have several RPGs in my will stream this for sure category. And RPGs aren't even something I normally play, even though I do like them a little bit. Hytale is a similar thing for me. I'll probably still play it, but damn, it has taken forever. I literally bought 2 games yesterday. And one of them I don't know when I'll get to. One of them will be soon, and it'll be a stream game. I am going to, at some point, there'll be another VR stream, and I'm going to play Subside. You could stop playing EarthBound and play it right now. I hate leaving stuff hanging, is the thing. I am certainly not going to stop a big game for another big game. But yeah, so at some point soon, I would like to play Subside, which is I kind of just want to say it's a swimming simulator for VR. It's kind of like, it's got sort of Endless Ocean vibes, except it is almost entirely just about being in the environment. And That's good because the new Endless game, the new Endless Ocean game kind of sucked. Sorry if anyone in here liked it, but I thought it kind of sucked. The other game is Look Outside. I bought Look Outside. And that is going to be a stream game at some point. It might take a while. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the priority on Look Outside is at the moment. We have someone in chat right now who worked on it. But it is definitely going to be played on stream at some point. I bet he's the smartest guy to ever do it. So yeah, so other big games, like there are big games and then there are small games. Small games will always kind of just be cycling in and out. New Cartographer was 2 streams. That's a small game to me. Goods. What am I doing? We're going to Scaraba. Got a good spot. So, I'd like to retry Chrono Trigger. That is definitely up there. In the distant future, Final Fantasy VII, the original, which I have played. I've played it many, many, many times. I've 100%ed it, like, a couple times. In the slightly less distant future, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth on hard mode. Specifically on hard mode with as few detours as possible. Like, not really hitting up the side missions too much, just going for the main story on hard mode. Because I want to see if that kind of eases my criticisms a little bit of Rebirth. Because I really like Remake, and Rebirth I have very mixed feelings on. All the story stuff, I am 100% all in on. Like, all the plot stuff, I have no complaints about any of the plot stuff for the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. But, like, oh my god, Rebirth is so fucking bloated. It's, like, exhausting. The open world setup they have going on with it is, like... Are you a thief, warrior, or one who has come to see my majesty? You must decide what you really are, therefore what will you do? Okay, we could not have done this before going. Yeah, very modern gaming. But the thing is... the combat in that game is so good. like all the actual main stuff in that game is top shelf. Like some of my favorite experiences in video games is in that game, and also some of my least favorite experiences in video games is in that game. A lot of the mini games are kind of shit. A lot of the open world stuff, it's like they give you an open world, but then there's no secrets in it because everything is checklisted and handed to you, and it's like, here's everything there is to do in our open world, go do it. And it's like, well, I wanted to explore and have fun, but I guess not. So I want to see if just, like, going through the game and ignoring all that fucking shit, like, helps. Ooh, the Fierce Shattered Man. This guy's gonna kill us because the other ones were kind of tough. Funny how Yuffie had her own DLC where she was supposed to be able to solo everything, so she's just busted and has every element. Yeah, she's good. She's great. I love Yuffie. Yuffie is definitely one of the best party members in Rebirth. But those are long games. Probably not as long if I'm not doing all the side stuff. And since I'll be doing hard mode, I won't have to go out of my way to open all those chests either. So like, a lot of the just knickknacks and stuff laying around in that game, in both of them, are completely useless to you if you are playing on hard mode. Mummy rat. Okay. So, one of the snags, though, is that I do not have a current save of the first one, Remake. Yo, hi. Hello? Oh. Oh, awesome. Pokemon Fool's Gold. That is a ROM hack of Crystal. Has turned the Abra line into hieroglyphs like this, where they're just like flat, like Anubian creatures, and it's really, really good. Oh, I was immediately reminded of that. That is my favorite ROM hack of all time. That Fool's Gold made me fall in love with a Pokemon game in a way that I thought was not going to be possible again as an adult. Like, it really helps reintroduce the joy of just, like, blind discovery into Pokemon that it is missing. Trying to think. I've kind of fumbled around with the idea of maybe doing Xenosaga. That would be a replay for the first game. But that is like extra long, and I'm not like super committed to it, so probably not. I don't like that it was described as lethal. We had deadly enemies before, but now we have lethal ones. Get this thing out of my sight. That did not take long at all. That was way easier than I thought it'd be. Also, Matty Dose, thank you for showing up to the past 10 streams. And also, you know, not every game I intend to play is necessarily going to be a stream game. You know how it is. There's games for us, and then there's games for me. I don't know necessarily which ones will be which for sure. Kind of until the moment. There's plenty that I do plan on definitely streaming. The Fierce Shattered Man. Happy to report that a special site does indeed have a picture showing the Guardian hieroglyph. The Guardian hieroglyph. Oops. Goods. I don't want to, like, waste too much stuff. Oops. You can definitely use the mummy wrap. And don't you have one too? You have a viper. You have a snake bag. Let's use the snake bag. Defeated and then solidified. Mummy wrap. Awesome. Just swapping out mummy rags. They're like, I thought they were stuck to the walls. They're like walking around and stuff. Get slimed. I feel like it's been a while before I've slimed any enemies. Arachnid! Just with like 3 exclamation points is really, really good. Oh, freeze. Okay, we're pretty decently deep in. I want to say heal up a little bit for everyone with the cheap one. Oh, well, Paula hadn't been hit yet. Oops. Okay. Well, not gonna be too precious about this caramel. Okay, apparently that's nothing. Are y'all caramel sayers, or do you say caramel? Because I don't feel like I'm consistent. And those individually wrapped candies to me are caramels. But the apple is definitely a caramel apple. And I am from the Midwest. I'm from like the Indiana, Ohio region. So that might have a little bit to do with it. But I also did get basically bullied out of not calling it pop anymore. I only say pop when I'm talking to my residents because that's what they call it. I'm a soda guy. I say soda. You live in a pop region? I also live in a pop region. I just say soda. I was on call with some friends once and I said pop and they were like, "Are you 5?" I was bullied. I was bullied out of it. Okay, but whatever you choose, we all have to just, like, agree that so I've seen a map before of, like, you know, the pop soda, cola or Coke or Sprite or whatever, yeah, Coke. They like, down south in some areas, they call everything Coke. Like, you'll be like, what? People will be like, what do you want? And it's like, oh, a Coke. And it's like, oh, what kind? And then you can be like, Sprite. And it's like, okay, that's, you know, that's a little strange. But I saw on the map, there's a small little part in Maine. There's a small little area in Maine, way up north, where all the rich people in Maine live. Like, the well-to-do Maine people. And they call it, fucking... What is it? I had it, and now I lost it. One sec. Oops, that's the wrong person. No, I'm having a hard time, like, remembering all of a sudden. I have to see if I can remember this. Hold on. Tonic. They call it tonic. I mean, maybe. Honestly, that's kind of how I feel when I take a little sippy. Take a little sippy of my Mountain Dew. I feel a tiny little plus sign over my head every time I do it. These fucking hieroglyphs are sneezing all over my party. It's making us sick. Is that because some sodas used to be a medicine? Very possibly. I know they have their own soda up there called Moxie. Oh, it's a boss. Party in general. Shield up. Spy. And... I'm not gonna try to brain shock him. Just breeze. But, part of the problem with these, like, these Final Fantasy VII streams I want to do, like, with the remake series, is, oh, hold on. Offense, defense. Okay, just standard. Is that I no longer have my save for, the first one, for remake, because I had accidentally set my Epic Games account to not back up my saves. And so when I uninstalled it, I lost a save. So I'm going to have to, at some point on my own time, play through the game again. Which I'm not entirely against. However, it does mean that once I'm done playing that game, I'm going to want to wait a while before doing the hard mode stream of it. I only have one big bottle rocket. I should have come down here with more. So that's a bit of a snag. So that's why the Final Fantasy VII streams are going to be a while before I get to them. And then I want to wait on the original Final Fantasy VII just because I would like to maybe... I don't know, that's going to be such a long one. I'd like to maybe build up a little bit larger of an audience before I do something as, you know, something like Final Fantasy VII. Especially since I've already played it, like, so many times. So I don't know what the next, like, super long game is gonna be. Like after EarthBound? I might have to just leave it up to a coin flip. God, you beat a boss and then suddenly you're just... Oh my god. More. Okay. Get slimed. Oof. Magnet, I guess. Does not have. Okay. I see. What's this? Someone must have stepped on a switch. It sounds like something up above is moving. Oh, I spent my mouse! I have to go get another mouse. At some point. I have to remember... Oh, the cave in the desert. The cave in the desert that stinks. I remember them being there. There's like somewhere else that they were too that would probably be easier to get to. We need an enter mouse that allows you to enter dungeons from inside them. Pray. Has Paula always been able to pray? Have I just not done this shit? Always been a Christian. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is bad. Why would I ever do that? That seems bad. God hates us. What the fuck? What have you done, Paula? Oh, Paula, why? Yeah, I can tell. I can tell it has random effects. I hope you're happy, Paula. Who is dead? Paula's the only one hitting people because she's the only one without tears in her eyes. I could have sworn. You can't use it. There we go. The effects aren't random, she just prays to a random god. What is this? Oh, that's the spider. Okay, that's the arachnid. Maybe the arachnid has, EP. It does not, okay. Guardian Hieroglyph does. What a disaster. Okay. Oh, this is what changed. There is something on the platform. Do you want to get it? Yes. Paula got the Hawkeye. Awesome. Get me out of here. It's not grave robbing if the Sphinx told you to come get it, okay? Look, we're not grave robbers. We're grave borrowers. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Jeff is English, too. Look, Paula is the one holding it. It's in Paula's inventory. Jeff is innocent. Ta-da! Diamond Band. I think we all have that already. Yeah, we all have that already. That's a sellable. I don't like that I keep going down instead of up. I don't like that I got swarmed by enemies either. Oof. Okay, this might suck. Be shitting me. Oh fuck, I was healing, not life up. Oh, Paula, no. Okay, we needed to use that anyway, because Paula needs Psy, like, bad. I think we're good now, if you just wail on him. Yeah. Inside the present, there was a sudden guts pill. I have so many of those, I better start using them. I hope there's not, like, another boss in here. But because I'm not out yet, I feel like there will be one. Like, kind of just guaranteed. Guts is critical hit rate up, and it makes it so that if you take mortal damage, you have a likelihood of your damage stopping at 1, right? Like, I know the last thing is true. Oh, Ness. Get it together. But but I have so many of those now just because I haven't been using them. 69, nice. Also drink the juice because that's not too great. And probably the pizza. You're a growing boy, you need to eat pizza and soup and juice. Okay, we'll see how much that does. Actually, pretty good. For an attack that also heals you, that's not bad. At least at this stage of the game. It did not work, however. Okay, maybe I need to be hurt. Okay, there we go. And you... Let's use the snake bag on the snake. 4 damage. Okay. Maybe we should stick to using the HP sucking machine when there's like a lot of enemies on screen or something. Ah! Where am I? What the fuck? Well done! You've made it. We finally meet, Prince Boo. The stars foretold that I would meet you here. So, now it's the time to show you the way of the Starstorm. For a while, you must live far away from your friends and live with me. You understand? No, don't take him. He probably has things in his inventory. I must stop you here, even if you don't want to. Stay with me for a while. Do you understand? My friend's getting kidnapped. It is important that I study and learn the Starstorm. It will be most helpful to us. Once I learn it, I'll meet up with you, Ness. Trust me, I will see you again. It depends on Pooh's efforts. That will determine the reuniting of the group. Be faithful and wait until the time comes. The Franklin Badge. The Franklin Badge situation is crazy. I'm not sure if it was the Dungeon Man, but there's a strange-looking tower to the northwest. This key I picked up a little while ago shall maybe open the tower. You may have it. I do not need it. Ness got the key to the tower. Where are we? I see. Can I stop at a hospital? Is there a drawbridge here now? Oh, that's upsetting. I don't like that. Looks like you could enter, but it's locked. I don't know if going into another dungeon right away is a good idea. Especially without food. Jesus Christ. Welcome, you are inside of my body. Brick Road. I mean... Oh, did we get healed? It looks kind of like we got healed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. The flashbacks. Get me out of here. I'm gonna be sick. Yeah, easily the worst part of the game for me was was the department store dungeon. Holy shit. I'm not excited to see these guys again. That's the song that samples the Beatles, by the way. This one right here, or the one that was the battle? My statistics show about 70% of people go to the right first. Brick Road. Keep this board in mind. Brick Road. Even though you can't get up there now, you might be able to later. Brick Road. Your first goal is to reach the 4 ropes. Brick Road. This can be called penis music. It's a little penisy. Not gonna lie. Coffee. Okay, I don't think I need to go that way. Yes, it's your dad. I deposited some money. Glad I circled back. I started getting the impression that maybe there was something over here. It is a dungeon owner's obligation to hire a doctor and a nurse. Brick Road. If you check into this bench, it's just like checking into a hotel. Brick Road. Have I used my carrot key? No. I don't know what it's for. So I'm just holding on to it. I still have it. Somewhere. Hopefully Pooh didn't have it. There it is. Special type of bunny's favorite carrot. Yeah, I've just been holding on to it. Yeah, you guys sure are right here. It kind of scares me that this dungeon has its own personal hospital. I feel like it's telling me I'm screwed. He is very considerate. He needs to pick a better soundtrack. Place an item at the dead end. You are free to take it whenever you want. Brick Road. There's a Molokea soup. Once a dungeon is built, monsters always start moving in. Brick Road. Items that are easy to get are usually disappointing. Brick Road. $5. Oh, really good. I was prepared for a cookie or something. I was not prepared for $5. He did. And this is before EarthBound Builder or whatever. Snake is... Snake. 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 Present's running away. Don't be a slacker. If you work hard, you'll get good stuff. No problem here. I couldn't agree more with the opinion on the left billboard. Super plush bear. Jeff can have that. Oh, this might be my last chance to avoid frustration later. Do I want to know? Oh no, I was wrong. Never mind. I built a bulletin board without a message. Rick Road. So much shit up there. The grass is always greener on the other rope. I wonder why that is. The grass is always greener on the other rope. I wonder why that is. The grass is always greener on the other rope. I wonder why that is. The grass is always greener on the other rope. I wonder why that is. I want to get to all this other stuff first. I mean, it's talking about bunnies and stuff. We haven't seen a bunny. And I haven't seen any locked doors that would require a carrot key. The main reason I'm still holding on to it is because when I got it, it was new and I thought I might need it soon. Okay, so all that is stuff I can't get to yet. A heavy bazooka. Okay, apparently that is not a weapon for Jeff. What is this? Heavy bazooka item for Jeff really dishes out a lot of damage to the enemy during a battle. Because of its explosive power, it may affect others besides the target creature. It can be used many times. For real? Like, is that just Jeff's attack now? Is that what I do with Jeff now? I'm afraid that many times does not mean infinitely. But also, like, how better to test it than this? No idea if it runs out, but I would assume it needs replacing. Interesting. Stop. Stop. Stop doing that. Stop. You're hurting my bear. You're spilling drinks on my plush bear. I need to go back and heal already. And the broken spray can. Defense spray. Okay, whatever. I will use it freely on bosses, I suppose, and not worry too much about it otherwise. If it breaks, it breaks. There's just another one up here. I didn't even realize. Did I go up here? No. While you explore the dungeon, why don't we make a pit stop, Brick Road? I wonder why I'm in this restroom right here. Just who am I? What is life all about? Oh, I'm sorry, did I make you nervous? I'm not dangerous. Don't worry. Okay. So far, my super plush bear has only taken hits that hit everyone. There's a useful item at the dead end after you make quite a long walk. Brick Road. Couple life noodles. That's good. I'm starting to wonder if this guy knows what dungeons are for. And it's like, far be it from me to, like, you know, try to limit what dungeons can be for, or like, you know, if someone's trying to push the boundaries of what a dungeon can be, you know, that's their prerogative. This guy seems to be making dungeons for the sole purpose of entertainment and making friends. Yeah, they're for fun. Alright, we're going up these one by one. If you work hard, you don't have the time to get burned. Brick Road. Oh, it's the melty clock. Engage Dolly's clock. Oh, it's been a while. It's not even an upgraded Dolly's clock. It's just the old one. Oh, baby. And Paula. Let's see. Learn from your mistakes. Follow this and you're bound to be successful in EarthBound. Brick Road. Brick Road is so nice. He's telling me all of these fun postmodern things. This is the second floor of my body. Brick Road. Come on. What's a dungeon? That is my eternal question. Brick Road. It also seems to be your internal question. Inside the dungeon, flash photography is prohibited. Brick Road. Truly an artiste. True. You are standing right around my belly button. Brick Road. This music is one of my greatest accomplishments. Brick Road. It smells like flowers in here. If you can't smell it, your nose must be stuffy. Brick Road. There is an item at a dead end, but I have been known to be wrong occasionally. Sorry. Brick Road. Dungeon exploration is tough, but it's also fun. Brick Road. Sudden Guts. I don't need that right now. They took away one of my pack mules. Power boost. That's still big. Yeah, this recipe. 150. 120. There are lots of monsters up there, but don't stress out, Brick Road. The Lesser Mooks. Well, well, well. If it isn't the Blowjob Brothers. Nice. Try caramel. I want that more than I want. Ness, why do you have this? Oh my god. I wish I could just swap items. Jeff. My god. I'm never gonna use the defense spray. I'm gonna stop fooling myself. I'm never going to use it ever, ever, ever. Give that to Jeff. Get yourself a caramel. This is the 3rd floor of my body. Brick Road. Okay. You've got ducks. Mad duck. They can be a nice pet if they stay far away. Brick Road. Oh, it's a zoo. Gruff goat. They are a really gruff kind of goat. Brick Road. Slimy little pile has a bad habit of burping. Brick Road. Hey, come here. Wet towel. I do not need that. If wet towel was preventative, I would probably care a little more. Good job, you finally made it. There is a board upstairs that says that. Brick Road. Good job, you finally made it. Brick Road. Awesome, I love that it's right away. That face is mine, feel free to talk to it. Brick Road. Welcome. Long time no see. Mr. Jeff, we met in Winters a long time ago. I'm Brick Road. Dr. Ando Nuts finally made me Dungeon Man. If you want, I'll come with you guys for a while. The return hole is over there. Jump in that hole and then walk out. Nice Dungeon Man. Return hole. Jump in with all your courage. Brick Road. Wasn't I told about a big dead end somewhere? Goodbye, exit. Someday you should enter with courage. Brick Road. I mean, I'm glad the dungeon surgery went so well and that he's finally happy with himself. IQ capsule. We want that. We want that. Drink some soup. Wasn't I supposed to be allowed to get up there? I was told to work for it. I was told that good things come to those who work. And I don't fully believe that, necessarily. But Dungeon Man hasn't lied to me yet. Did I go up the 4th rope? I don't think I went up the 4th rope. Oh, the slowdown. Oh. Too many sprites on screen. The 4th rope skipped me. You have a strong looking body. Wouldn't you like to be a dungeon worker? Alright, well, that's 4th rope. I saw the sign. Something, something, I would die. $10. I put out a bulletin board, but it's probably unnecessary. Brick Road. This place is only driving me a little bit crazy. You there. Okay, I'm not going in a circle again. Okay. This way. No, okay, so I came down from here. Now I can go down here. Freeze. No. Oh. Thank God. Just straight up immune to it. Awesome. Yeah, nothing there. Alright. Back up. Oh. Okay, nothing down there. Went up that rope. Yeah, okay. Pretty linear. I don't want to mess with that. There we go. Alright. Now, what did I miss here? I missed something here. Slow down. Oh. If it's not on this floor, then I don't care. This is the sign that says congratulations, right? Good job, yeah. Yeah, alright. That's a wet rag. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, talk to him. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm not too pressed about it. It always does so little to Ness, specifically. The Scalding Coffee Cup is probably what I should have gone for first. Okay, not too bad. Oh my god, immediately. Just jumping you. I feel like they shouldn't be able to spawn there. They really are. Kind of crazy. Alright, let's get out of here. I feel like this has been a net nothing. Oh, well, maybe there's something to this. What's up? Since I'm dealing in some pretty rough stuff, I can't run my business in town. Got a wide selection, what are you looking for? Ooh, a French fry pan. Crusher beam? Multi-bottle rocket. Bazooka. Yo, he's dealing in them secret herbs. And we'll get a French fry pan. Can you just swap it? Tell you what, man. Sell. I am probably not going to be able to point out specific beetle samples, unfortunately. I'm not like the biggest Beatles fan. I've heard several albums. But especially if it's like played around with a little too much. Like if they're like really warping those samples, I might not be able to like hear it. The multi-bottle rocket is kind of like speaking to me. Oh, I can sell that the diamond band. I can sell the diamond band. I like calling them the first boy band. Makes the straight guys that love them real uncomfortable. I mean, their early stuff was very, like... You know, it was kind of like that. It was very, like, constructed pop stuff put together by, you know, largely corporate interests. It's just that they did a lot of drugs and got weird later. That's for Jeff. The Marauder Octobot. People just say they aren't a boy band because men decide they like them, so actually they aren't. So actually they super deep, and you have to be really intellectual like a man to appreciate them. They're pretty interesting. It's like, you know, they did have a lot of stuff that was very like you know, their stuff runs the gamut from shallow to decently like intellectually stimulating. And then a lot of it is also just, you know, oh, that's... Oh, bless me. And then some of it is just like, you know, psychedelic in general. Psychedelic absurdist stuff. I'm not like a huge fan. I like them decent. They usually, you know, they don't offend me. I really like some of their songs. Dungeon Man gave me a big hug. Nice. I tend to appreciate them more for the influence they had on bands that I like more. But like when you listen to a bunch of stuff that was inspired by a band and built upon it and stuff, it's sometimes hard to go back to those bands that influenced them because it feels a little more deconstructed by comparison. Wow, excellent taste. It's somehow surprising if you like the Beatles, even though they're one of the best-selling acts of all time and extremely popular. Oh no, I'm getting caught in the palm trees. Cannot move. Well, if I cannot move, it is okay. Ness, it makes me sad, but I must say goodbye here at my eternal resting place. Your eternal resting place. Can't we just, like, keep hanging out, like, over here? He died. He's just resting. Oh, the plush bear. Was there not, like, a bunch of secrets or something all the way over there? I feel like I kind of rushed through that desert because I don't like being in the desert. I don't like being in a location where I can suddenly become afflicted with -5 PP. A scary place called Deep Darkness is on the other side of the river. The monsters are very strong and you can lose your health just by wandering in the swamp. Do you want to cross the river even though you know it's a stupid idea? The swamp is bottomless. Even if you're swimming, you'll be dragged in. It's a different story if you have a submarine. Okay, I need a submarine. Got it. It was stupid of me to ask. Let's watch the sunset over Deep Darkness together from here. A submarine? I believe that I have one in my old vehicle collection. Please enter. I'm so glad I talked to you again. Where is your collection? I can't believe I'm back in here. I'm like mad. Like I thought this dungeon was perfectly fine and I enjoyed it, and now I'm back and I'm mad. Someone needs to be... It's a common reaction. Sounding music. Guy needs to be told on a forum that his stuff is not good. Why I'm in this restaurant? Okay, yeah, we've talked to this person. I phrase it that way because that happened to me when I was young and I needed to hear it. Who's not gone? He's just hanging out with some old man. He got kidnapped. Kind of. Not really. I don't know. Kind of seemed like he wanted to be there. Built a bulletin board with a message, Brick Road. Yeah, I need to go up to your collection. Oh, this must be the other hole. So oftentimes games will be like, LOL, we designed this part bad on purpose and it sucks ass, but I think this is one of the better versions of this. It's entirely based around whether or not it's funny, I think. I think you can get away with it if it's funny and also you've built up just enough goodwill to get away with it. Yeah, it's usually not funny. I could easily see another game doing this exact same thing and just pissing me off. I think another reason why it's funny and I don't mind too much is that it's not a hard dungeon. It's a very easy dungeon. Nuts and Bolts gets away with it by cutting the bit off after 10 seconds. That, yeah, the good fake out, you know, that's real. I'm not familiar with Nuts and Bolts. Like, I know kind of what it is. I know you build things in it. Why is this dungeon bad other than the music? It's not, actually. I don't think this dungeon is bad. It's very... like, I think part of the joke is that it's very easy and lenient. Like, they're constantly putting, like, benches out. It's built by someone who loves building dungeons, but mostly he seems to do it for fun and to make friends. He's playing with toys. But, like, the funny part about the dungeon is that you have to go through it again. Alright, man. Tell me what's up. There's an old submarine at the back of the dungeon. It can be used to cross the river. There's a goodbye exit over there. It will take you to the submarine. Don't make a mistake on which exit you take. You need to take the goodbye exit. I hope to see you again. World's worst usage of the acronym KYS was used after Itoi was given the music for this dungeon. God. That's so funny. It's a dungeon for dungeon's sake and not a challenge you need to surmount on your journey. Gift. Talisman ribbon. That's probably for you. Equip. Defense up. See if it does anything else. Miscellaneous equipment can only be used by Paula. Luck is increased. Okay. I don't know what luck does. Because I feel like the things that luck should do, guts does. I have a lot of money in the bank. Submarine. Broken down old submarine. The yellow color is purely coincidental, Brick Road. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, it can still work. Ness and his friends carried out the submarine that Jeff fixed. They're very strong. Maybe the submarine is just very light. Maybe it is perfectly the size for 3 kids. And I mean, they aren't ordinary children. They've got, like, psychic powers. Well, 2 of them do. How do I feel about From Soft Poison Swamps? I do not think I've ever had to actually suffer one. I played Dark Souls 1, and I don't remember there being too poisonous of a swamp in it. Maybe it did, and I just didn't care. So, I mean, you know. We have Ness, and that'll be good enough to heal all of our poison. Ness, it's your dad. Why does it sound like you're calling from a bird? The monkeys run the inn in the forest. You can stay here for free. Would you like to spend the night? You're sure to have fond memories of the Monkeys Inn after your trip. Didn't you think it was comfortable? Take care. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Just being in there probably, like, screws you up, right? Alright. Well, we make the shortest path we can. These kids don't know how to swim. Well, that's fine. That seems fine. I need to find a place to, like, drop this shit off. Actually, now that I'm here, can't I, like... Oh, I don't have Jeff. Well, this looks like a good straightaway. I don't feel it's necessary for us to talk. There was a man behind the tree. Don't know what's going on, but whenever I hover over a program, the Silksong trailer audio plays for a few seconds and stops. I don't know how to turn it off. Open up your... I assume Windows. Open up your volume mixer and see what program is doing it, I guess. I want some crumbs. Theme, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Okay, store the key to the tower. Or the piggy nose. Well, no, because the piggy nose is now. We need it now because we're in the deep dark. Keep that stuff. A lot of food stuff right now, Paula. You can like store some of it. Yeah, he's got like dripping with like seaweed and shit. Audibly wet slapping of like soaked shoes. Okay, we are... I'm so afraid that like I'm gonna store this pencil eraser and we're gonna go back and there's gonna be a fucking pencil. You can get rid of the pencil eraser. I am going to take your word for it. And if I swear to fuck, if I see a pencil within the next 15 minutes... a bottle rocket, sudden guts pill, you don't need that. Guess hold on to the carrot key for now. I did see... Someone was carrying something that I was like, oh, I should sell that. But I don't remember what it was now. we'll go sell it. Then I want to go grab an exit mouse. There's a bunch of pencils being spammed in your chat. I wish someone had a pencil eraser for that. I can't hide this message, actually. At least not from this window, so I don't care. I was gonna do a bit ruined. I was gonna use my pencil eraser on it. The mods erase that guy. Drugstore, burger shop, drugstore, burger shop, drugstore. Sell. Wasn't any of this. Wasn't any of that. It was this defense ribbon. And I think we're good. Let's go to 3, 4 side. I guess it doesn't really matter which. I'm sure there's an easier way to get exit mice. This is the one I remember. We're off. I'm gonna run an ad break. Gonna run an ad break while we're on the bus. Oh, this is not the right dungeon. Not where I want to be. I backed up into it on accident. Welcome back, everyone. I like that enemies here are running away from me when I hated them for so long. I guess not all of them are doing that. So, we could just find a diamond even. It's a shame that a digger like me can't find buried gold. I try harder even. I try even harder. Well, don't worry about it too much, man. I'm just here for a mouse. If I could remember where I first saw the exit mice, then I'd probably go there. He's a tough boy. Treat him as one of your items. I just get the feeling now that we're going into the poison swamp that maybe it'll be a good idea to grab one. Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. Maybe none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break? No. I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Click beep. I miss Pooh's fancy whirlwind teleport. I miss it a lot. Wow, we leveled up here. Shield beta. Oh, fuck off. I'm still not. I still don't want to face off against that thing. Alright, to the deep darkness. I want to become a pig. If I become a pig, then I can find the mushrooms called magic truffles. They're located in the swamp and can be found by scent. You know, a pig's nose would be enough to find those great truffles by scent alone. It's the first thing you're told when you warp somewhere is just a monkey comes up. It's like, I wish I was a pig. Hold on to this for me, Paula. Nest put the piggy nose on his nose. Nest search for the smell of a magic truffle. Doesn't seem to be around here. This is the deep darkness. When you walk through the swamp, you endanger your health if you can't help it. That's why it's called the deep darkness. Really dark here in the deep darkness, isn't it? Pretty creepy, don't you think? If you don't have the Hawkeye here, you're helpless. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Hi, how are you? I'm not a bad guy. Normal way to introduce yourself. I came from one of the world's largest economic powers to this small, rural village. A businessman like that is truly tough, has to travel this far for the best opportunities. And I'm a tough businessman, yes sir. I'm also a representative of the doctor over there. A, do you want to buy? B, do you want to heal? Needless to say, this is a rural village. We have poor items. Hello there, how may I help you? Charm coin. I'll try a charm coin. I'll try a charm coin on my Jeff. Not churchcore, but something near that. It's got like that neoclassical dark wave thing going on, where it's like kind of gothy organ music. Must be equipped as other. Increases defense and luck. I heard monkeys living in the desert can teleport. Oh, you learned how to teleport from the monkeys? I want to try. Will you tell me how to do it? Yeah. Okay, I'll try it. Keep at it, man. I'll never give up. I want to try again. There he goes. I did it! Did you see me? That's awesome! Here's a small gift to thank you. Ness got monkey's love. What is this? A gift from a monkey. It can be used during battle. Okay. Alright. I will use it during battle. I think I do. My best friend just gave it to me. It has to be good. It is around here somewhere, but you can't pinpoint the exact location. The truffle doesn't seem to be around here. My ass is getting that truffle. Ness putting on the piggy nose while his head is fully submerged and just like taking in a big whiff of just pure poison swamp. Okay, so it's definitely more close to like here, maybe? Must be a little further down and right. Further up and right. Oh, because I went, yeah. I went left instead. Hey, there's a magic truffle at your feet. Oh, I got the magic truffle. And now I'm allowed to know what it does. Lovely. Room-like delicacy that is said to grow at the base of trees in wet, muddy places. Restores about 80 PP. Yo! That's awesome. I wish I knew what the monkey's love did for me. Yo, is that a gift for me? Is this a trick? Banana. Awesome. Game so easy. Zap eel. Just kick the shit out of it, I guess. Offense, defense, vulnerable to fire. But apparently not very strong by itself. Who are you? Quiet. I look very important, but I'm not really. I'm a cash dispenser man. Monkeys love carries. If you want to withdraw cash, I'll charge you a handling fee, which is the same amount as your withdrawal. Damn, that's crazy. No, fuck you. You should die. I think you should die. Crazy. No fucking way. The businessman who has come to this like desolate area for business reasons to look for like, you know, new shit that he can like plunder this area for just reminds me of the RTVS crew on one of their VHS viewings nights watched some fucking MLM type VHS tape that was like, oh, we went to like Asia and went around looking for natural stuff, and it's like they were spending like a full 20 minutes not revealing what they were even selling and talking about, and it ended up just being some supplement drink that was like potassium or some shit. And someone looked them up and they had like lawsuits and shit. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. They were showing people like canoeing on the rivers. Will always bring back the fondest of memories. Who are you? Village tenders comes nobody. Or it's because quick. Alright. IQ capsule. And then space again. Whoa, what is that? Who's that? Friend. Bye. This looks like a unique piece of grass. It's not. Just dying. Okay, Ness. Time to put in the work. It doesn't seem to be taking like a whole lot of health extremely quickly. So that's okay. What's this? The demonic petunia. It looks like a, I don't know how to pronounce it, Rafflesia, the stinky carrion flowers. Offense, defense, vulnerable to fire. I figured. It's completely broken. I thought I could fix it, but on re-examination, I noticed there's no engine. I love how it's weak to fire, and Jeff does more with a bash than beta fire. I mean, beta fire, you know, I unlocked that forever ago. Pitbull Slug. Offense, defense, fire, freeze, paralysis, brain shock. Jeff saw a present. Yo, that's fucked up. Slugs aren't supposed to be carrying around salt packets. Dude, Pitbull Slug B, I think Pitbull Slug A was gonna fucking murder you. That's a deadly weapon. Riveting. Yeah, that's like, it doesn't really seem to hurt a whole lot. Guy gets made that salt slug carry salt fucked up. Yeah, it's kind of like, damn, bro. They can't even trust each other. Did I? Okay, yeah, she equipped it. We're good. What's up? What's up? Manly Fish and Manly Fish's brother. That's really good. All right. Get slimed. Doesn't look like freeze does a whole lot. All right. Ooh. Oh, my brother, no! Well, that's fucked up. Let's see. Goods, I think the caramels. Ness is gonna need them. I need more inventory space anyway, so... Oh, they move fast in here. Even slimier little pile. I love how long the enemy names are allowed to get in this. It's very, very good. I keep tricking myself into thinking that the Psy Slime isn't going to do a whole lot to slime enemies, and then I have to remember that slime attack is a neutral attack that I named. It really is. I'm pulling a Wile E. Coyote where I, like, set up a trap and then fall for it. That's just not worth doing. Oh my god. Ooh, that felt weird. I don't like that. I also didn't like Paula getting fucking got there. Wasn't great. I had to figure out if my jaw felt normal. I did a big stretch, and while I was doing a big stretch, I felt like a weird jaw, like pop in my jaw. But I think we're good. I think it was just nothing, hopefully. What you got? Rock candy. That's new. It will increase either speed, guts, vitality, IQ, or luck. Just forever? Alright, Ness. IQ. Sure. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Thank God. $10K for 2 enemies isn't too bad. Get out of here. Slowly but surely it is draining my health. Oh god. I don't trust trees in this game. They're gonna like explode and kill one of my guys. Oh no. Run. Oh god. Brain shock. Oh. Did not work. Run. If I can just not deal with that, I will simply not deal with that. Souvenir coin. Defense and luck. That's a pretty big jump from 136 to 176. Oh, baby. Isn't this where I came in from? So this is a big circle. Went through a big circle. Did find the souvenir coin. That's pretty good. They said, no, you can't have poo for this swamp. Because then you would just teleport out of it. We just got 5 PP there. We will spend it on Paula. Never mind. I used the wrong thing. There we go. It's not up there. Didn't I go up here already? There was a gift, yeah. This guy is back, I guess. Big pile of puke. Awesome. There's just a big pile of puke. That seemed to work pretty alright. Awesome. Fuck. At least he's wasting his turns. Okay, yeah, so that's just a big circle. Over there. Damn. These guys ain't got anything. Oh god. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. God, no. No, none of this. Get out of here. Oops, I don't know what I just made Joe do. Damn it. We don't want that. I mean, okay, I guess technically we do. But also goods. I mean, we've got it, we use it. Magic truffle. Always find another. They knew that PP restoring items were too good and desirable, so they had to hide them. Maybe despawn those guys. Was there anything in this little area that I missed? Doesn't seem to be the case. Up here. Damn it. Are they playing boss music? I have no idea. I guess that is less boss music and more the theme of many monsters, some of which happen to be bosses. Okay, I feel like I haven't been up here. This seems like progress of some kind. Hello? You may have forgotten, but I'm the return of Belch. I've fought you before. P.U. Don't you remember my ripe odor? Belch has trained more and has returned much stronger. Belch has also changed his name to Puke. Barf, vomit, barf, barf, chuck, chuck, drowned to death in puke. Don't you think that's an incredibly masculine taunt to throw at you? I don't need to have the honey, do I? to do this. Like, it's not necessary. Oh, the Casey bat. I am familiar with the Casey bat. That is one of the only things I know. I will not be equipping it. Eye magnet. Yeah, probably. Okay, this sucks. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. The viper is biting. Master Barf got poisoned. 19 is probably not much, but, you know, it's not nothing. Who used this new power? Size Starstorm! Epic. The return of Pooh. And big level ups for everyone. I hate this place. Get me out of here. Welcome back, Pooh. You are now drowning with us. I can't believe there's more fucking enemies behind that guy. This is becoming a theme. I do want to read the description on that, actually. You're not drowning with us, you're drowning against us. Let's get out of here and read that. And also help Jeff. Paula, you have stuff, right? Yeah, use this on Jeff. And also... status. Starstorm, the method of shaking off the stars, which Pooh learned in his training, deals 360 points of damage to each enemy. That is comparable to Freeze Beta. Okay. But it's probably not an elemental, or it has like its own element. A little more neutral, maybe. No, I'm putting on that piggy nose. Not around here. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that was my line of thought, too. Like, you can pretty much guarantee on them doing the amount that they're supposed to, and you aren't gonna get surprised with a, like, a 10 damage. That and doing it to every enemy is kind of crazy. Wow. Oh, okay. He failed his heal. He failed his heal. That's probably the heal that removes, like, status conditions. It is around here somewhere. Is it up here? Interestingly, the truffle was, like, a physical object that had, like, a hitbox. So I feel like you'd be able to figure out where it is just fumbling a little bit. Okay, so it's further up. It's probably one of these. Now, man, I'm trying to put on a piggy nose. It's around here somewhere. Come on, man. Don't do that. Is Jeff gonna be sick outside of battle? No, you gross motherfucker. Costing me all my PowerPoints. Piggy nose. Must be a little further up and left. Hey, magic truffle. The Jeffster is sick any time of day. I don't want to fight that. That is just an enemy I'm not going to engage with. It's gonna explode and party wipe me or some bullshit. Solid land. Truffle behind here, truffle behind here. Truffle, truffle, truffle. Truffles. Well, there's a cave. I don't like that. Maybe I do, because this place kind of stinks. Oh my god, so many ants, or bugs, or slugs, or... Oh my god! Every slug in existence. Just, like, lining up. Fortunately, Paula can't really do much right now. Oh, wait. Do these have... Guess we could try. I don't think they do, though. And of course, Starstorm. Oh, fuck yeah. Perfect. Probably could have had Poo Magnet as well. Sorry about your slug collection. $14K for a bunch of slugs. Defense down. Omega. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go into the cave. What the fuck is that? Are you a friend? We're shy. We're shy. We're shy. Aww. Oh my god, a little TV. Weird junk. Okay. That's it's your dad. I deposited money. Death Ray. Hello. What the fuck? Jeff. You're not gonna believe what we found. Why is that? It's weird junk. There's no reason for a bunch of shy people to have that. Hotel here. In the hole. In we have. Free. Stay. Okay, you stay. Paula gave the death ray to Jeff. It's just a hole. They're shy because their junk is weird. We're shy. Oh, we're shy. They're so shy. We're all shy. Rumor. I heard a book to fix shyness there is. Where? Don't know. Just a rumor. You're fine just the way you are. All of you. There's only one Tenda who's not shy. It's me, Bubby. You know what? There's something scary that comes from underground. So we covered up the hole. There are lots of dinosaurs there. I went there once, but came right back, because I was so surprised. There was a talking stone that talks a lot. Do you want to go and see? I understand, but I'm not as strong as I look. I'm sorry, I guess I can't help you. The guy next to me is strong, but he lacks conversation skills. He needs to overcome his shyness first. Shy. That we are. Oh, I want to talk. Help me move this. I guess I can't until they get over their shyness. Item shop here. We're shy. Item shop here, but not until they get over being shy. Interesting. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get back here. I don't have their book. Okay. Hello, it's been a while since we talked. This is Apple Kid. I probably just invented a book that helps people get over their shyness. I mean, beautiful weather here. I'm now at Dr. Ando Nut's lab in Winters. The doctor doesn't seem to be around right now, but I'm just working on my eraser machine. Ah! Hey! Oh no, what are you doing to me? Who are you? Ness, I haven't talked with you in ages. This is Orange Kid. We're finally coming near to the end of our research on how to change a boiled egg back into a raw egg. By the way, Apple Kid is missing. He left here saying that he was going to see Dr. Ando Nuts in Winters, and he never came back. I was hoping to borrow the book Overcoming Shyness from him, but suddenly he disappeared. I haven't read the book, so I'm not very good at talking. Sorry. I'm also working hard on my invention, so I hope you'll understand. Say hello to your friends for me. Click. Apple Kid didn't even fight back. He's giving the bad name to the kidnapping community. Yo, I heard some kid got stolen. Go to the shop. I don't need the ATM. I need the phone. Because... well, I didn't make it till 8, but I made it till 7. I am pretty tired. I'm starting to get pretty hungry. I haven't really eaten much today. I had like a bowl of cereal when I got up. But I think I'm ready to call it for the night, actually. I do have some stuff to get to. I'd like to eat. It's crazy that it's already 7 to me, because I woke up kind of late. There's also that. Should probably change out of pajamas at some point in the day. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm not 100% sure when I might be back to stream. Because this week is kind of like crazy for me. It is Christmas week. But I work Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday I go back home. I don't get back until I think Friday. And then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's a small chance that I will stream like Saturday or Sunday. But maybe not even till like Tuesday of next week. Like, it might be several days, honestly. But I think I'm gonna call it there for EarthBound. And then I guess I'll see you in like maybe a week or so. Cliffhanger, yeah. I'm not gonna remember what the hell I was doing. Looks like Gorilla Radio Show is playing Peak. That sounds like fun. I actually kind of want to watch that, so I'm gonna drop y'all off at Gorilla Radio Show, also I believe known as Piss Vortex on Tumblr. So let's hang out another time. Until then, enjoy watching some Peak. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. I hope y'all have a good day.